I once met a friend for coffee who just moved to the city, and I challenged him when he's going to buy his own property. His response was that with his current salary, he thinks he can never own his own property. He had accepted the fact that he would be a lifelong tenant, and I challenged him at the hand of a scientific experiment in which they took fleas and they put them in a container and lit it at 30 centimeters. Now a flea can jump about a 1 meter high. But as they put the lid onto the container, the fleas started jumping at 29.9 centimeters to avoid injury. After a while, the scientists removed the lid, but the fleas continued jumping at the same height because they had been conditioned to limit their potential to avoid pain. Oftentimes in life that happens to us, and I challenged my friend on that in his view on property. He took the challenge, and within 12 months, he bought his own 2-bedroom townhouse. 3 months later, he fell in love with a young lady who had 3 kids at the time, and his house was no longer big enough. He couldn't sell it because he would be liable for some fines from the bank. And so I gave him some more advice to let out his house and rent a room somewhere else and take his rental contract and income to the bank. And he managed to qualify for another bigger loan together with their income. They bought a big house in a good area at a great price with a flat that they could rent out, with another bachelor's flat that they can rent out, and with other 2 units that they can develop into flats. Essentially, they can cover all of their bond with rental income. They can live for free in the main house, and they can have some money to spare at the end of the month, all because he allowed the lid in his thinking to be removed. And so a year ago, God began to instruct me to study scripture on the power to create wealth, and amazing revelation started flowing right as I opened in the first page of Genesis 1. And as I begin to uncover these powerful truths, God instructed me to write a book, and we're calling that book The Power to Create Wealth, your blueprint towards abundant life. And I would like to submit this to you in all humility and then invite you to our book launch, which is also going to be a free wealth creation workshop. And that's going to happen on the 7th of May, Sunday evening, 6 o'clock at the Hatfield Christian Church in Joburg South. What you can do is go to our website at www.hatfieldjs.co.za to get more information and, more importantly, to register yourself, because pre-registration is going to be required. Go to www.hatfieldjs.co.za for information and to log in and register yourself for this workshop. Hope to see all of you on the 7th of May. God bless you.